I want to start off by prefacing that we are not sexual deviants, but we just
Speak for yourself.
we just have certain opinions that we want to share with people. That's what this episode's about, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna shame a lot of people in this episode. We've been trying to do this episode for a while, but things keep happening.
I was about to throw it out.
This is the mummy's curse of an episode.
I was gonna throw this episode out because I was like, this topic is cursed. This was the third attempt to make this episode
Yeah.
because the
First off was
last
technical difficulties. Your camera shot out,
camera shot out.
and then we tried to do it virtually, and that fucking sucked.
That sucked. And then you got sick.
Yeah, and I'm still sick.
Yeah. You're recovering, but nonetheless still sick.
Sure.
Yeah. It's okay.
This is my
Anyways.
boss, dude. I got it off of my boss. I don't know if I told you about this. I got it off of my boss because we were having a big sales meeting.
And we
last
just started tongue kissing, and the next thing you
Yeah,
know,
it was crazy. These fucking Europeans are weird.
he was
That's how
spitting.
they say hi and goodbye. But no, like he's over there, like he walks in, he's wearing a mask and everything. We're like, oh, you got the flu or something? He's like, no, that went to the doctor. It's not the flu. It's not COVID. We're like, oh, okay, maybe it's just a bad cold. No, I have pneumonia. We're like, what the fuck are you doing here, dude? And then he proceeds to talk to all of us, coughing in his mask. And then what he would do, he would have his mask on, pull that bitch down, wipe his nose, put it back up, and then start touching everything. Yeah. And then my dumb ass on the last day of the meetings, he was passing around one of the equipment that we use, and I just grabbed it right out of his hands. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Oh, no. So then I caught it.
God, it makes me think of that video of
Turned
that
European.
guy. The guy where he was just like he was extracting the seeds from like a habanero, and then in the middle of it he just goes like that, and he's just like, "Oh fuck."
I like the one that's I forget if from a show or just a commercial. The lady that's cutting jalapenos, and her little girl goes over rubbing her eyes. She's like, "Oh, what's the matter?" And the girl's like, "Ah!" Have you not seen that one?
No.
Yeah, the little girl rubs her eye, and then the mom goes, "Oh no, ah, fuck."
I remember when I was younger, I tried to do that to like one of my brothers, where I got a jalapeno and I rubbed it, just a little bit of it on the rim of like a bottle of Coke that they were drinking from. I thought they were just gonna be like, "Oh fuck, it's hot." No, they immediately like, "Ugh," like just immediately bursted out into fucking tears.
How old were they?
They were like probably like 10.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, but I mean, in my mind, I'm like, "Oops."
I thought he was older.
Who?
Your brother.
Older?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know why. Like in my head, I thought he was like a little older.
No, he's 10 years younger than
I
me.
know, dude. That's why I was like, oh shit, that's right.
It was because there's a 9-year gap between the second and third oldest.
Yeah.
Because my brother under me, after he was born, my mom didn't have another kid for like 9 years.
Yeah.
There's just this massive gap, which I'm like, I don't know what happened. Like, I guess she went on a fucking 9-year strike and decided, nope, not giving it out to nobody. But
Well,
Okay.
she religion.
maybe it might have been religion.
Oh no, because then when you're religious, you have a lot of kids.
No, yeah. I mean, and also you're also Mexican. When has religion stopped us from doing anything?
I know, really. You just look at a woman and she's pregnant.
Dude, we get fucked up on Saturday and go to mass on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then back to doing coke on Monday.
Yeah, fucking do an 8-ball the night before, wake up, go to church.
Hell yeah.
And no matter and all this bullshit.
Hell yeah.
God, that's why I
Shout out to all the
stop.
boys out there. Abolish ICE, baby. Let's get these motherfuckers out of here.
Yeah, abolish ice. If you see a ice person, tell them to suck your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, chupa tus huevos.
And they're expensive right now. So
Yeah, they are.
keep that in mind.
They'll tell the officer that, be like, hey, these are really expensive. I'll give them to you for free. Both of them.
Both of them.
Both. But yeah. So I brought up this topic a while back, and we've been trying to do it.
It's not anything new. It's a topic that we saw trending for a while.
Yeah,
We've
it was
been
on
meaning to do
TikTok.
it.
It's that when we talked about it before. It's the whole hear me out. So it's hear me out. You see a character or something from TV or a game, and you're like, this is why you should fuck it. And or have sleep with it or be in a relationship
Or
with
go
it,
to
whatever you
Rule
want.
34 and look at some creative art for that
God,
character.
it's so weird, dude. Just all this shit. Like, There needs to be a limit, I think.
I disagree.
I think there needs to be a limit.
There needs to be a museum, and we need to study the deep levels of deviancy.
Well, what is it? Disney has to, like, for legal reasons, they store every single Rule 34 of their characters in like a database.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
so if you
I
draw
know
Mickey Mouse taking it from Goofy and Donald's watching jerking it, then they have a picture of it.
there's a lot out there.
Yeah.
So that damn thing, it must be on a crazy large hard drive. Enough to where it's almost suspicious that they even have a hard drive full of that much shit.
They also, that's why all these server places are popping up all over the U.S. now.
Yeah.
All that Rule 34.
Hey,
And porn.
I've heard it multiple times. Don't forget, most of all the internet infrastructure is run by furries. Because
that is true.
It is very true.
Yeah.
Most people that are in these communities are people that spend a lot of time online. And who spends more time online than people that are part of these, very vocally online social groups? And furries are one of them.
Furries, we do need to go. I think we need to go and do like an expose on the furry con that happens here.
We probably should.
That'd be fun.
I know we're going to like one of those cool like curiosity and oddities expos. That
Next weekend?
Yeah.
I was thinking about going too.
You should go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool shit that's going to be there. So we're going to go make a day of it, just hang out there, maybe go to a restaurant, something after.
Because it's after payday.
Yup.
Yeah, Jesus.
Although the things there, I'm guessing, are going to be pretty expensive because most of the stuff there is like handmade.
Yeah, it's all like taxidermy or handmade shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get I saw these cool little fucking like figures that are made of like fleshy material. So you can get like a cup made of human skin, or you could
Okay.
It looks cool because it looks like practical effect as kind of like
it's
stuff.
not real human skin.
Yeah. It's kind of like I saw another one where it's like a little tin can,
Yeah.
and it's cracked open, and then just two like eyeballs are sticking out of it.
Oh, nice.
And it's just cool little like prop shit that that would be fun. And then they also have like, you ever seen like those teddy bears that have human teeth?
Yeah, those are fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah, they have those there and
Some
shit.
dentist offices have those.
I'm not sure why they think that's a good idea.
Today we're filming inside the Humane Society.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
Do I need to go shut that dog up?
Nah, that's fine. It adds to the ambiance.
Hey, shut the dog down. Put it down. It's always the same thing. It's just that she sees a car drive by and she's just like, "Oh, we're being fucking invaded."
They're Mexicans.
She's wearing a fucking military cap. Get them.
She's got the vest with ice on it.
Although I will say my dogs came in clutch yesterday
What'd they do?
because I was working in the living room and I saw the Jehovah's coming up the fucking driveway.
Dude.
But I just got up, walked over to the kitchen, grabbed me a drink, came into my office, and then the dogs are just like, "Roar, roar, 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 roar." And then I pull up the security camera on my fucking phone, right? And then they literally went halfway up the driveway, stood there, and then they're like, just turned around.
I would have stood on the porch and be like, "Hey, how you doing? You might want to come in? I'm a little lonely."
Denise
today."
wanted to take it forward. She's like, "What if you get like a pentagram floor mat?" I'm like, for the front door. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna make it past the dogs, let alone if they see a satanic-esque kind of like doormat. Again, we don't care if people are religious,
Yeah,
warea
it's just
may
we
be.
don't
It's just
want
like, stop soliciting things I don't care about.
We have a sign. It fell off. That God probably knocked it off the door. But it says no soliciting. Don't make this weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
solid.
And we saw people like would walk up, read it, and just walk away all sad.
It's better than what my neighbor has up on his fucking yard.
Yeah.
He has a sign that has a circle with a line across it, and in the middle it says Democrats. Because his whole lawn is covered in Trump signs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, we should go shit on him.
Yeah. One, my wife did a little bit investigating, as she does.
Is he a pedophile?
No. So she found this guy's like Facebook page because she was concerned because one, his property's completely fenced up. He has a ton of Trump signs up there, and she kind of got a little curious of like, is this guy okay? So she looked him up, and for the most part, he just seems like a lonely old dude, but he does do that dad shit where he finds videos
Yeah.
on Facebook, shares them, and they're all related to some type of conspiracy that is complete and utter bullshit. One of them was talking about, I remember she showed me a video that he had shared on his Facebook. It was about how the CIA had perfected face masks.
Okay.
Like to where they can disguise themselves as fake people in order to be like, basically it was like a whole thing going into like what's it called, what's that terminology for people that are fake, like trauma actors, for like they're supposed to be like ones who fake like accidental events, like they're paid actors to make things seem worse than they actually were. Kind
Call
of thing.
Alex Jones, he might know.
Yeah, it's literally on some Alex Jones shit. And then the more we looked into it, the more we realized, okay, this guy's just, he's in his own little world.
Yeah, he's gonna die soon.
The funniest post we saw was conspiracy video, conspiracy video, conspiracy video. Why is it so hard to find single women around here?
Are you fucking
Yeah,
serious?
I was just like, I don't know, dog, because you keep scaring them away with your QAnon shit.
Yeah, really.
Anyways, let's get into the nitty gritty of this episode. So we're going to talk about Hear Me Out. We're going to go back and forth.
The nitty gritty.
We're going to go back and forth. Joe's going to present one. I'm going to present one right after.
Yeah,
And we're going to see.
we're in safe search mode.
Yeah, we have to be.
One did come through.
Huh?
One did come through.
One did come
And
through,
we did catch it.
but we caught it.
Saved it.
It is
And-
what it is. It's been bookmarked.
That's for later.
All right, but anyways, let's get into it. So Joe, give me the rough explanation for your first pick.
She's built like a brick house. She could probably lift you up. You know, there's those pornos when they're picking the dude up and like sucking on him like that. You know, they're just powerlifting these motherfuckers. I feel like she's doing the same thing because look at her shoulders when we get to her.
This is giving me mommy kink all day.
Yes, I think that's granny kink.
Hot granny kink.
Yeah, like cougar kink.
There's some grannies out there that
Yeah.
they be slinging it.
Yeah.
And they might still just be like, I mean, look at her, dude. She's got the nails done. She's got the fucking, she's got the fucking glittery dress on.
She could probably make it girt in like 5 seconds, dude.
Okay, but if also, just pay attention to this. I don't know if this was done intentionally, but look at, like, dude, she's got a rack on her. She's got a solid rack on her.
I bet they're solid. They're not like, okay.
Meryl Streep tits.
Yeah. No,
Meryl
I think
Streep.
they're more solid.
Yeah, probably more solid.
Yeah.
There's one. I remember there was like one thing that there was like a movie that Meryl Streep was in where her tits were looking huge, and I was just like, okay, I see you.
With this. See, look, go to this one. Photoshop a dick in it.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You know that's
It's
already a thing.
been, and it's that guy.
Is that guy?
Yeah, it's that guy.
guy's
He already
dick.
has the face. Yeah, and it's like, look, her hands are open. It's ready for it. It's just like crazy, and yeah, it's the whole mommy or granny cake because it's in there. Like she babies her son so much. There's probably porn out there of them fucking.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit out there. And I'm glad we're in safe mode because this would have been terrible.
There's some great cosplays out there. Some
Yeah.
women be really firing it all up.
You
on
know
some
what?
different levels.
Actually, for this one, they need to be thick. If they're gonna cosplay it, they need to be thick.
I think that, they probably need to be a little thicker. Like that.
Yeah, okay.
She did a good
There
job
you go.
right there. But I guess like this shit, no, get out of here.
Nah.
What is this fucking Party City wig bullshit?
They're like one of the Fairly Odd Parents.
Ah,
type people.
a little.
Okay.
She's got the body, but the wig is off.
Yeah, the wig is.
The wig is off. It's too oniony.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Yes, but she doesn't have the wig.
Yeah, go. Top
She's too model-esque
Yeah.
to be like rocking that.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, there.
that makes sense.
See, you need it to be a little thick, a little built. She needs to be able to pick your ass up.
Almost. Oh,
Almost.
she has the face for it.
Yeah.
She has the face for it, but it's just kind of like that's a great example. She is a little that might be a little too thick.
I don't know.
She's
I think she's right there. Like she's in the pocket.
I think she's too large because she's just shorter build. I think she's too tall.
Well, she's not built like a torta.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is torta build all day.
No, it's not. She's got a sleeper build under that dress.
She's okay.
Look at that. You see the curve?
Sleeper torta?
Yes.
Sleeper
No,
torta.
not
build.
a sleeper torta. Torta, they're round. But she's got the curve in the hip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah.
I see it. I think it's
I
a
need to put
solid.
this on my bookmarks.
It's a solid. It's a solid pick.
Yeah.
All right.
What would you rate her? 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
We're gonna get really sexist in this episode, by the way, everyone. Well, not kind of, because there's some weird shit in here too.
Yeah.
So 1 out of 10.
Here's what I'll say. I don't think this would be like my number 1 pick.
No.
This would definitely be like mid pick if I'm in that mood for that mommy milfy kind of like vibe.
Single, you're in your 20s, you're at the bar, kind of struck out. A little older cougar walks up to you, kind of looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going home. I'm going home with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you know,
I give her a passing grade. 7 out of 10.
6.
6?
6 out of 10.
6.
Because then she's going to be a little controlling too. You got to think about the character too. She was kind of a bitch.
Yeah, but sometimes you might like that.
But she
might slap you around a little bit.
But in that moment, yes. But
Yeah.
outside of that, she's going to be like, I feel like she's going to be critiquing you too much.
Oh, you mean like shame kink almost?
Not shame king, like not even that, like not even the kinky side. Like after you're done, you roll over, you all take a shower. She's making you some welcome weenies.
That's oddly specific.
And she's over there being like, well, if you put your leg, a little higher, but she's not doing it like as in like we're gonna go for round 2. She's just you're getting graded, and you don't like that. Yeah.
Are you bringing up a previous experience?
No.
Oh yeah, well you're fucking old.
You're just a bitch.
All right.
Blow out your hip again.
Okay. Okay. 5 to 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm saying a solid 6.
Yeah, there's a lot of physical desire, but the relationship itself is probably going to be a little, well, not relationship. I guess the hookup out of it.
I would make sure
I would not have a relationship with a woman that much older than me.
I want to make sure it's a mutual like hookup where like we both know there's nothing in it. Like it's just like we're hooking up. That's it. Because look at the shoulders, dude. She's gonna stop you from leaving.
Well, here's the thing: there's some older women that are super attractive, but you know what makes them attractive? When they're not too pruned up. When they're way too pruned up, hard pass.
Oh, what's that one actress?
Hard pass.
Is it Helen Mirren?
Who?
I think so. Hold on. I think it's Helen Mirren.
You're looking for an actress or like a porn actress?
No, actress, dude. I don't know who Helen Mirren is.
Nope.
Hold on. There.
Way to kill the pacing.
This lady. No, not the killing the pacing. She's an attractive older woman.
Yes, but she's not too pruned up, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. She still has
Look
some.
at her when she was young.
Yep, she looks. Yeah.
Fine. Look up Helen Mirren Young, everyone out there.
All right, let's move on to the next pick.
Yeah,
The next
next
pick is
one.
going to be my first pick right here.
All right.
You've seen it. If you grew up in the era that was Cartoon Network in the 90s and early 2000s, you've seen the Powerpuff Girls. And there was one villain that I remember where, she is pretty fucking dope looking for one.
Yeah.
Her name's Sedusa. But she starts off as this fucking white queen. And then you piss her off, and then she really fucking brings out the fucking,
I think
the
we're figuring
fish.
out that we have kind of a type. Like it's nice for everyone else, and then just treat you like shit afterwards.
Maybe.
Yeah. There you go. Put that one up. Get the cleft in there.
Oh, God.
Do you think her pubes are the same?
I mean, look at the fan art, dog. This fan art's wild.
Well, be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, I got to be careful.
Yeah.
I remember this.
hell
I
yeah.
remember
That's
this episode.
where we became men. And then they had a pool fight, and no one did anything. Like Professor Utonium was like, "Hold on." Yeah.
Sedusa, she wasn't really a character that really stuck out over like a lot of the other characters, but I did enjoy her character, and I thought she was fucking rocking, dog.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't deny that, she's got that vibe of like, look, that's a great example. Like here, you have innocent kitten just waiting for some affection. I mean, that's the vibe she's giving. Look at the eyes; those are kitten eyes, dog.
And this is like she's being like, "You're gonna fucking get it when we get home."
Yeah, and then you turn into
shit.
like evil
What'd I do?
Chihuahua. What? I don't know what the hell you did.
There we go.
All right.
There you go.
Sedusa, Powerpuff Girls. Look it up.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a solid pick.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, the cosplay is a little on
Little
the,
A.
huh?
Yeah, little A on the cosplay.
Well, it's super hard.
That's cool.
It's probably super hard to mimic that
Yeah.
that hairstyle, but also her body is just very unrealistic as a shape.
I don't know, dude. There's some women out there that have that body shape now, and it's weird. Like, people's bodies are now mimicking drawings, and it's fucking wild. And it's because they're getting, like, butt lifts and sucking the fat out of one place, putting it somewhere else. And I'm not saying just women do it. Men do it, too. Like, those guys that do the fucking synthol in the biceps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just rotting away.
I don't know why anyone would go that far,
Yeah.
but I thought this was a solid pick.
No, this is a solid pick right here.
But here's the thing. How is she gonna treat you? Terribly.
Oh God,
she's gonna beat the shit out of you.
But you don't care.
But that's the thing.
Care.
If you're into that, if you're into being seducted and then beaten half to death for, like this is definitely Crazy X vibes.
Yeah.
All day.
Oh no, yeah, she's gonna try to cut your dick off.
Yeah, she's gonna try to take the kids, and you don't even remember having kids.
It's not even to take the kids to take care of. She's gonna kill the kids.
Yeah.
She's gonna put them in the trunk of the car and drive off a bridge.
She's very much, I'm gonna kick you out of a fucking moving car.
Oh, and then go up. Go
Uh,
up. Keep going up. That's afterwards, right there. When she kind of calms down. Yeah.
Said
you want a chocolate milk? Yeah. Keep going up. I feel the one thing that's not going to be safe though. Keep going. All the way up. Keep going. Right there.
Oh, with him?
Yeah, she's going to bring him in one day.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're not going to know it, and you're not going to have a choice.
Well, Southeast Asia all over again.
I think he would be like a black dude.
What?
I don't know. Like the style. Look at the style.
Is it wrong that the interpretation of what is the devil was basically just a very flamboyant gay person?
Yeah. That is wrong.
That is very wrong.
But they never addressed it. They just called him him.
Yeah.
And he never really did anything overtly gay. It was just
he was very sexual in nature. Yeah, he was very like
also the Powerpuff Girls were fighting the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a solid.
Yeah.
All right, you have some explaining to do for the next one.
Why? Well, no, we got to rate Sedusa.
Okay, fine. Sedusa, definitely she's like a 3 out of 10.
A 3 out of 10?
I think it's just because I'm not big on getting fucking put hands on when it comes to like the more aggressive type.
Yeah.
And also,
and then a fist fight.
and also, she's a little bit too pale for my taste. Too pale. That's super pale. Like you have to dig in that like that's corpse like.
I don't see it as that. It's just skin.
Corpse like, dog.
All right, cool, whatever.
Too pale.
I give it a 5.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll give it a 5.
Fine.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
There is such thing as too pale, Joe. That is too pale.
That's fine.
that
I'm not fucking a corpse. It's just the woman that's very pale.
Very pale.
Yeah.
Too much.
Okay, for you.
All right.
There you go.
Just don't lose her in the snow.
Okay. She's wearing red.
Okay, explain yourself on this one.
No, because like, God, way back in the day when you're like just trolling on 4chan and everything like that, you see some shit you don't want to see. And I bet you saw some shit you didn't want to see about this when you were looking this picture up. Or did you do it in safe mode?
I did it in safe mode, but I did indulge in some Rule 34, and it is fucked. It is fucked.
The tailpipe is either an asshole or a vagina. And it can switch. It's really weird. Or the trunk opens up and it's a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that I saw that was just really fucking... It made me just be like, all right, guys, we need to stop. Like, whoever out there is enjoying this, you need to look in the mirror and think about what you're doing. Because they did a cross-section cut of it was Lightning McQueen. Yeah.
Somebody's playing
Hello Kitty
Adventure.
We're talking to you now, all right? But no, yeah, like they did a cross cut of the body, and they showed someone put real thought into it, the anatomy of a car, and they put like human organs in it. And I was like, this is too much.
Yeah,
We don't need to know where their stomach is.
That's
where
pushing it.
Where their nipples go, like where their penis goes. Like apparently, Lightning McQueen has a penis,
Okay.
and it comes out. And like also,
For some reason, I think cars would have like dog nipples.
right?
Don't you think that they would have like dog nipples?
They would give like litters and not just one car.
It would make the most sense.
Also,
But
where does the car come out of,
I don't know.
or is it manufactured?
Well, that's the thing I was always curious about. What makes the car conscious? Is it the motor? Is the motor like the brain and the heart of the car?
Well, there's the whole like theory, like the whole like Pixar is all just one big storyline. It's all one timeline.
What?
Yeah. Have you never heard that?
Maybe.
It starts and ends with what's that one movie? Brave.
Brave.
Yeah, the one with the Irish chick.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
or
the
Scottish, whatever.
That's
she
the
is.
farthest in the timeline they've gone.
No, but it's the beginning and end, because what it is it's where Boo from Monsters Inc. is actually the old witch in the hut, because she has carvings of Sully, she has carvings of the Pizza Planet truck, and a bunch of other stuff, and then she uses doors like Monsters Inc. showed to travel between places.
Yeah.
So in the Monsters Inc. world, when they went into the doors, it wasn't just to the timeline that they were in right there. It's you can go to any timeline. You just have to pick the door.
Oh.
And then the door is powered by the screams. So and then afterwards laughter. It's a whole fucking like if you want to get in a little tiny rabbit hole, go to YouTube and watch a video about it. They even talk about like how Big and Large, the company that like WALL-E, it's in other movies, and they're the ones who destroy the planet and destroyed everything. Cars is after WALL-E. It's machines take over the planet after it comes back, and they're like living like humans.
They've uploaded their consciousness onto machines.
I guess, yeah. But anyways, yeah. Do you think cars fuck like dogs, like jumps on top of it, or do they like back up into each other?
I feel like it would only make sense that they would like dogs, because I don't know how else you would be able to.
So then does that mean their paint is super durable? Is it like skin? Because we've seen car crashes.
No, because they get wrecked. Like their shit gets all dinged up and shit when they like fucking crash and shit.
But do they feel that?
They literally crash out, dog.
Yeah. But do they feel that? Like the metal getting ripped off of them?
I would assume so. I mean, they look like they're in pain when it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
But also, like, is it like what happens if like there's a car that can't operate its back wheels? Does it get a wheelchair, or does it get like a little hitch?
It gets to the scrappier.
Also, that guy's a fucking freak.
Yeah,
because he's like, I'm fucking that.
Yeah, he is. Oh, look, there we go. It's real life Sally right there.
Ugh. It's just the mouth.
It reminds
so
me.
Weird.
Yeah, it reminds me of what was it? That guy that was on the TLC, the weird like relationship show.
Yeah,
and he was like in love with his car, and he would like be out there kissing it. And then they asked him, "Have you ever had sex with your car?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "Yeah, I had a few burns." It's like, what the fuck, dude?
So I remember they did like a follow up with that guy.
He got rid of the car.
He got rid of the car and got another one.
Yeah, he traded up, bro.
Yeah, well, he basically said that the car ended up having a bunch of issues.
So much cum in the engine. It just gunked up.
We're just like, we couldn't get it to start anymore. And then after a while, he was just like, I got to get rid of it. And then he was just like, I was torn up about it, but then I got a new car, and this new car treats me different. I'm just like, bro.
My old car was a fucking whore. Can you imagine? It's like she cheated on me. He's like, someone fucked your car?
Yeah. Some other guy across the road just fucking found the time to get in his car and just jack off.
And then again, there's what is it? Someone made a tow mater a fleshlight, where the mouth is the part you put your penis in.
I think I've seen that video before. That guy makes a lot of weird fleshlights for some reason.
It's just like, why? Who wants to fuck tow mater in the mouth?
Why not?
I guess so. Yeah, Rule 34.
Yeah, people. If it exists, there's porn of it.
There's gay cars.
Is there?
Yeah, it's Lightning McQueen making out with the Thunder guy.
Well, here's the thing I don't understand about Rule 34. Sometimes is like some people get a little bit too creative with it.
Yes,
because sometimes you'll be like oh no. They made all these cores fucking each other. And what? There's a crossover now? Now Sally's getting fucked by Jimmy Neutron? And then what? Tony the Tiger is fucking dousing them in milk? My favorite
They're
one.
great.
My favorite one have you ever seen the photo where it's Batman hugging Shrek from behind,
And he's pregnant.
with
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
All the Sonic the Hedgehog crossover ones are weird. Also, that should have been on this list. All the Sonic art.
There's a lot of Sonic art that's lit. My favorite one is, have you ever seen the one where it's just a photo of Sonic with no shoes and he's got dirty feet?
I've seen the one where it shows his feet and they're just too human.
All right. It was now that we're on the subject of machines and sexualize them.
This is a 9 out of 10, by the way.
No,
0 out of 10. Why would you fuck a car?
I wouldn't fuck a car.
Yeah.
But what about a ship?
There was the episode where
There
it
was
a
that
woman.
episode.
They gave her like plump red lips.
Yes. It's because the whole plot of
Yeah.
that episode was that Bender was always like being made fun of by the ship's like onboard like computer.
Yeah, it was like it was making fun of the.
It was like a sassy British guy.
It was the HAL 3000 voice, pretty much.
Yeah. And then what happened was they changed it over to like a female voice, and the whole character turned female.
And then she has fangs. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's whenever like she's like attacking him. But this, I remember this where like the car would come, and like she basically was stalker girlfriend.
Yeah, she
like,
was a crazy bitch.
But you know, Bender being the Mexican that he is, he was like, I'm still hitting that.
Yeah,
at
he's
the
like,
end of the day.
he loves a toxic relationship.
For those who don't know, canonically, yes, he is
Mexican.
He is Mexican.
He was made in Mexico.
It was made in Mexico. He is therefore a Mexican robot.
What's his name? Bender Bending Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez is on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but solid. Now, here, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because this is basically the same whole thing with like Sally from Cars. Why
was
would
there
you?
a lot of Rule 34 of this?
I didn't actually look at this one.
Okay, good.
The next one was the one that I questioned the most.
0 out of 10.
This one, yes, 0 out of 10. Also, Steiker vibes make it a negative on top of that.
Episode
Imagine being
two.
stalked by a car that wants to fuck you.
Well, that's that one Stephen King movie.
The car wants to fuck them?
No, the car just wants to fucking kill them and is stalking them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think it's worse when it's like it's turning into like a sexual thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, the next one is the most questionable one that you requested.
Which one is it?
You asked for animated female horse.
Because look at the art on that one. Why would someone give a horse a dumpy? Like, and why is it looking at you like it wants to fuck?
So I knew this guy with Asperger's once.
Was he a horse fetish guy?
Well, he told us a story we didn't want to hear.
What?
And it went a little bit like this.
Oh, no. Were you
God.
friends with Mr. Hands?
No. Actually, it was the opposite. This was the
Oh.
horse. That was him.
Oh,
and
that's disgusting.
yes.
Yeah, like, why would you... The features they give a horse for animated movies, they're too human. It's like, it's the whole thing with anime. They give a horse... Or in anime, they give the female characters cat-like features because it makes them more...
Cutesy.
Yeah, it makes them... People want to like them more. It's just fucking wild. But no, yeah, all the horse shit that's out there, real and not real, that needs to stop. Like, for one, the horse is just gonna gut you if you try to like take the whole thing. Like, you're dead.
Yeah, well, that didn't stop Mr. Hands.
No, it didn't.
He went to the bitter end with that shit.
With a smile on his fucking face.
But that's the thing, dude. Like what is? Okay, I've obviously that is just its own like sexual deviant shit on
Let's
its
get
own.
a kid off of this.
Where it's a my bad.
Yeah, no, let's not put a child on.
Well,
there.
it's just animated.
Yeah. There, we'll do this one. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, like fucking any animal based porn. Stop. Don't put the animal through that. They don't know. Please stop.
You remember Animorphs?
Oh yeah, Animorphs. I wonder if there's Rule 34 of that.
Probably. Remember the blue alien one?
Yeah, he's like a blue centaur alien.
Yeah, because like the whole thing had related around like aliens like hiding on Earth, and then
Yeah.
these kids getting the abilities to turn into animals because of them or some shit like
But
that.
they can only turn into an animal for like an hour, or else they'll stay that animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I did
why
enjoy
give
the books.
why give them the ability though?
Because they were the first ones to come to see the alien.
Oh, okay.
It's the whole like kid show trope. Oh, you must save the planet because you were the only people here. If it was like the janitor would have been the one turning into animals.
I just think it wouldn't be fair that like if you were like you were in the situation of a animorph character, but you turn into like a lame ass animal.
Well, no, it's whatever. You have to touch the animal, and then you can turn into that animal.
That's pornographic right there.
No, yeah, that's true. Because like, there's that one guy who was I was watching that JonTron video that he posted up.
Oh,
he
you
was
still
talking about-
watch him?
It came up, and he was talking about Animorphs. I was like, all right, let's see what he does. I didn't watch the whole thing. He's
Yeah.
very problematic. I know.
Yeah, he had some very staunch things about immigration that
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't seem to like,
But
and I don't like it for that reason.
But
I'm surprised he's still like making shit.
I know it's weird. He doesn't get enough views though. They're very it's not as like high budget
Well,
YouTube high budget as he's
from
done
what I've
before.
noticed is that he only puts out a video like every couple of months, which is
Yeah.
so weird. Like, how do you maintain? I mean, I'm sure he made a fucking fortune off.
He does other things.
I guess
Yeah.
so. He has to be doing something to make money.
But no, yeah, he talks about it in the show. And the first episode of Animorphs, there's one kid who's just really eye fucking the horse on the farm. Like he's just watching this horse. He's not even trying to touch it to turn into a horse. He's just like serial killer stare. I'm gonna do things to the horse when you're not looking at me. And he makes fun of me. He's like, "Hey, buddy, you stop looking at my fucking horse. Like, can you get the fuck out of here? You've just been standing here for like 2 hours."
His hands in his pants, just like, what the fuck am I doing? It's bullshit.
I'm out in the nature enjoying myself.
I just got an itch. God.
A really long intro. But yeah, no, horse porn, stop it, please. You don't need to make the horses have human features. Just make it look like a horse. I understand it doesn't fit your Pixar, DreamWorks, whatever thing. Spirit movie, it was pretty good. Not a lot of fucking in it, though. That's my only criticism.
Because, kids' movies need to have more horse fucking.
What if they did draw horses anatomically correct, and you just see the male horses? Because sometimes it's that time, and they get in heat, and they're just dick flopping away.
Well, they better look like this.
Like what?
Nice and thick.
Maybe suck your dick. Like that. Look at that picture.
Which one?
The
This one?
next one.
This one?
No. Right. Down. Left. Down. There. Why would you make the horse look like that? This one too. Look at how it's looking back. Why is it looking back like this?
Oh, no, its mouth is open.
Yeah. Screenshot it.
What if we were both horses?
But yeah.
All right.
All right. 0 out of 10 again. There's going to be a lot of 0 out of 10.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's just when you dive into the whole animal and, like, I guess, like, humanoid creatures, it just gets a little strange.
Yeah.
This next one is a deep cut for those who grew up watching a bunch of variety of cartoons. I don't know. A lot of people probably never watched this cartoon. I remember this cartoon because it used to be on sometimes. My brothers would watch it, right? But did you ever watch a cartoon called Dave the Barbarian?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
All right. Well, Dave the Barbarian, the whole point of him was the fact that he was a barbarian. He was supposed to be a great warrior, but he was a fucking coward. He was always scared of everything, right? And for that reason, he was really bad. But luckily, he had people around him that supported him to where he would be able to get past these, terrible, crippling fear and
Yeah.
be able to do shit. But anyways, his sword used to talk and had the voice of a sassy black woman.
Oh, nice.
And that was Lula.
The red lips.
Red lips, look at the eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
And she was Dave's, main fucking,
Mm-hmm.
I guess almost like she served the purpose of, I guess, like almost like a Jiminy Cricket-esque character,
Yeah.
almost like a consciousness of like letting her know. But also there was other
Sentient things.
sentient like items within this universe.
Were they
which
all women?
I think majority of them were women. I mean, sometimes you'd have like a pig. I remember this
Okay.
pig guy was like a villain. I think that was actually his arch nemesis.
The pig?
Which yes, because for whatever reason all the enemies that was his enemies, they were all terrible enemies. Like they weren't good villains. He was just a very bad, cowardly warrior character. But Lula, depending on how she's drawn,
Look, she has fucking cleavage.
technically that's the
Sword, yes,
sword,
but it's cleavage on this.
But I'm just like, bro, hear me out. Yes, she's sharp.
Do you think the other side has an opening as well? Like, do you think it's a vagina on the other side?
I don't think that's what matters. I think what matters is the fact that she's a fucking sword.
Yeah, I know. Do you think, no, like, I'm thinking anatomy now, because say he's going to fuck it, like mouth fuck it.
Okay.
Where does the penis go? It's going to hit the back of the hilt. So he's only going to get like an inch or two in.
What about this line of Dave the Barbarian toys?
Oh, those are soft.
Those are soft,
Mhm.
but that is that was a choice. That was a choice in shape.
That's a pee-pee.
That's also a choice in shape. What's going on over here? Okay,
Double dogging it right there.
double dogging. Oh god.
Oh, shit. We got the shackles
the
and everything.
hell?
Hells yeah.
Is that Ronald McDonald is like jorking it?
He's nut deep in the sword right there.
Do you know? I just heard that apparently there's a lot of. I saw this because I was watching a YouTube video about
Sure.
it, where they had said that there are more new toxic men content creators coming out that are bringing back jelking. Do you remember jelking?
Joking. I completely
Jelking is
forgot.
that whole thing of like yanking on your dick to make it grow.
Oh, really?
Yes, apparently that's come back, and guys are fucking up their dicks again. Because some guy was like, I don't know what happened. I just tied a 20-pound weight to my dick to make it longer.
Remember
now
we talked about that forever ago? We were like, "What? Could you work out your penis like a muscle?" And then the answer is no.
No,
you
you
cannot.
can't.
We did a quick Google search, and everyone said, "Don't do that. It'll damage the muscles and the nerves, and you will have a. It will be longer, but it will not work."
There was a recent video of a content creator where he was like, basically the whole video was him being like, how to get laid and not be a loser. First thing, make 6 figures. If you're not making at least 6 figures, what are you, gay? And then after that, he's like, have 6-pack abs. If other people aren't calling you beautiful, then you're a fucking loser. Because everyone I know calls me beautiful. I'm like, what the hell? And then the very last thing he said, he's just like, if your dick is small, start jelking. Get that thing plump. Get it longer. And I was just like, boy, what? What are you? No, that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. It's like there's the Shaolin monks. I remember it was on Ripley's Believe It or Not back in the day. That was a good show, by the way. After school, you watch Ripley's Believe It or Not. Anyways, there was these Shaolin monks that tie weights to their balls, and they just sit there swinging them, and that's part of their like whole thing. Like that, like we do not feel pain, and they're just stretching their balls out.
Mm.
What like I know like it's one of those things when you get older, it's your earlobes, your nose, and your balls keep sagging and growing.
Yes, I have heard about
Yeah,
that.
that's just wild to me. Like you're just gonna have like some like 12-inch nut sacks one year.
Well, I mean, that's why you see some old dudes with some fucking big ass noses and big ass ears and shit.
I have big ears already, so I'm gonna look like a fucking elephant when I'm like 80 years old.
Yeah.
All right, would you fuck the sword?
Yes, 100%.
All right, what would you rate it?
8 out of 10. I'm going in. I'm going in on that. Look how hot she is.
You better make sure that's pulled up all the way, or else you're gonna slash your balls off.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a risky business on that day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to your next. This one it goes back to fucking the animal stuff.
Again,
but
it's more human features. Yeah, there's a lot of Rule 34 on this poor snake, and it is disturbing.
why do I feel like you only made this pick because Lucy Liu is involved?
Well, no, Lucy Liu, she's a babe. Always, it will be. Yeah, and then they make fan arts of her being a human and everything like that. And they always make her really young. But it's not canonically correct.
What is she supposed to be in the age?
She's older. She's a kung fu master. She's supposed to be a lot older. Like I think she's supposed to be like Lucy Liu's age. But yeah.
How old is Lucy Liu now?
She's in her 50s, I think, or 60s.
I don't even know what she looks like anymore.
She's still a babe.
Still, probably.
She's a coog.
I believe it.
Yeah, but no, yeah, like I saw one. I didn't want to see it. It's the snake being used as a fleshlight by a horse who, in one panel, has hooves, and then the next panel has human hands, and just like grabs her.
What?
And just
oh
and
god,
just uses her like a flashlight, or fleshlight. So yeah. For those who don't know, she plays Master Vipress. She is the snake style of Kung Fu in Kung Fu Panda, played by Lucy Liu. Jack Black is also in the movie. But no, she's it's just, again, leave the animals alone. She doesn't even have hands to defend herself. I mean, she doesn't need hands because she's a Kung Fu master. But it's this side of the internet needs to stop. I'm going to say it a lot today that people need to stop.
But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
The more you tell somebody to stop, the more they're going to fucking do it. You're the same way. You know that, right?
What?
When people are like, Joe, you shouldn't do that, you'd be like, well, I'll fucking do it anyways.
Yeah, because I'm stubborn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the internet is very much
It's in my blood.
The internet is very much stubborn.
It runs in the family because you do this shit too.
Huh?
It runs in the family.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't. Dude, I literally argue over everything, even when I'm wrong. Have you ever been in those? Have you been in that heated argument where you know you're losing, so at the end you're just like, yeah, well, you're fucking gay.
No, my favorite thing to do is, like, I agree completely with a lot of things with Hannah, but just to play devil's advocate, I'll start arguing with her. And it'll go on for a while, and Hannah will be like, what the fuck are you saying? I'm like, I'm just talking. Like, God. Why do you got to yell at me?
No, my favorite thing that I do that I know, it's, have you ever said something that is not true, and you kept it running just to gaslight them because it's funny?
Yeah.
So yesterday we were passing by in town, and there was a sign up for a new business called, like, Lenny's. It's like some sandwich shop, right? And then my wife, she sees it and she goes, what the fuck is a Lenny's? Oh, and I immediately popped in my brain. I was like, oh, they're making a Lenny's here? Dude, I fucking love Lenny's. Yeah. And she was like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what a Lenny's is. He's like, what are you talking about? Everybody loves Lenny's. And I kept it up for like 30 minutes. I was just like, yeah, me and the boys used to go to Lenny's all the time. We'd go always get a fucking meatball parm.
Well, the thing I'll do is I like doing, like, I know I'm wrong. One that I did was I was like, it's like, yeah, a female dog is the same as a woman. It's like, it's a female, it's a dog, it's a woman. And she was like, no. It's like, yeah, it's a girl, it's a she, and it's a woman. So a female dog is a woman. And Hannah's like, that doesn't, no, a woman is a human. I was like, no, a woman can be an animal too. A woman is a dog because it's a female dog. I just kept that going, and she got another one of our friends involved who, they're both, my wife, she was, she got like her English degree and everything like that. She's way smarter than I am. And her friend, she did the same thing. And she started texting her friends being like, tell him he's fucking wrong, because I am getting sick of this shit. I was like, it was getting to the point where I was like, is she going to divorce me over this? But yeah, just I'll reiterate again to my wife, female dogs are women too. So when she hears this, she'll lose her fucking shit. I hope she does it when she's on the way to work.
Well, remember, degrees are not a sign of intelligence. It just means that you read a bunch of books. Now, moving on.
And she's fucking smarter than me. It's not a sense of pride to say that she's not smarter than me or she is. Like, no, she's fucking way smarter than me. She handles money. I'm like, what do you want me to lift up? I'll put this up here.
I remember I was sending this meme to Denise after she got her bachelor's degree. It's the one of the mom crying from Precious, where she's like, since you fucking know everything with your goddamn degree.
Yeah, I said that to my wife too, because she was like, or she said it to me because like she was having some issues, and I was like, oh, you just need to do this and that, this and that. She's like, since you got your fucking degree, know everything. I'm like, I'm just trying to help you.
Oh my god.
Because that's the thing. Sometimes remember, guys, sometimes your wife or significant other just wants to vent. And you just got to be like, that fucking sucks. They don't need you to fix everything.
Yeah, true. And vice versa, too. It does happen sometimes. Sometimes you just want to be heard out. Don't tell me how I'm the problem.
Yeah.
I know I'm the problem.
Yeah.
Stop reminding me.
That's why I'm angry. I know I'm the issue.
It's not what I hear when I hear right now. I just wanted you to take me out for ice cream.
Oh, wait. Top left. Nope. Next one.
Oh.
There you go. Mouth open.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. My next
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10
Yeah.
would not fuck a snake. All right.
Yeah. Also, Venom. Oh, get a hand job from this thing.
Dude, all the fingers. All the time. Don't you just want to be picked up and squeezed?
Oh, look there. Look at that one. Click it.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, look. So he's jacking you off, and then those are in your asshole.
Oh,
There
God.
you go.
I always forget there's also another one. There's always two, technically.
Yeah.
Master Hand.
Masturbator hand.
10 out of 10. I
It's
just want
a
to.
hand.
I just want to get covered in lube, and I want him to squish me.
Well, the thing is the glove soft or is it a rough cloth?
If you're covered in lube, you're gonna be slipping.
No, because cloth will absorb it and get rough.
I
still.
guess that is true. I never even thought about
Maybe
it.
it's a silk glove.
I don't even think it's a glove. I feel like it's just a
No,
hand.
it's a glove.
Because look in this depiction right here,
No,
it
it's,
isn't.
it's a glove. Look, it has the wrinkles. It has the seam line.
Then what's the sleeve?
Are those nails?
There's nails.
No, it's not. It's the seam of the fingers. Yeah. See, it goes way back.
Okay.
Okay. Rate it. You said 10 out of 10?
Okay. Maybe not 10 out of 10. Okay, I'll give it a 7.
Okay. 0 out of 10 if it's a cloth glove. 6 out of 10 if it's a silk glove.
Yeah, silk
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
I think it would be silk. For some reason, I always imaged it would be silk. I don't think it would be cloth.
Yeah.
I feel like that would hurt more if it was like fucking.
Yeah, cloth would rub you raw.
Yeah, no. I mean, for silk, if you got hit with it, you got hit with a silk glove over a wool glove.
No, I don't think it would slide off.
The impact would hurt.
It'd be
More?
thinner, so you'd feel the bones more.
Yeah, but you'd also feel the rubber like scrape against your skin.
Rubber?
Or the silk.
No, that's the point of silk. It doesn't. Yeah.
Well, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of rubber. What if it's rubber gloves?
Maybe it's a rubber glove.
If it's a rubber
If it-
glove,
Hells yeah. That's a 10 out of 10 right there.
let's slip. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, Sice Noodles. What that mouth do, for one.
Now this is a big built bitch.
Yeah. Big back bitch.
That's a lot of lip. That's a lot of mouth.
But you know the fucking, like, because she's technically a slave on the ship.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure. So you know his bounty hunters are just taking her to the back and just wearing out that mouth.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
He's already just like, God, stop talking.
There's sadness in her eyes.
Stop talking and take
Oh,
me.
wait, there you go. Look at that one. There you go.
This one?
Yeah, look at that. Pouty. If it was a glory hole situation, no fucks given. You know that thing's gonna be like.
The only thing I'm worried about in that situation, obviously seeing this, immediate
Immediately no.
boner killer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to get harder with this thing. Now, if it is a glory hole situation, the only issue I think that would come from that is what kind of alien anatomy are we dealing with? Is that full of teeth?
I don't think it is.
Is it full of like potentially like?
No, because if you think of animals in the wild now that have long proboscises like that, it's usually just for smelling and then to like really get in there, or it's like an anteater and it just has a really long tongue and it uses the tongue to pull in food.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is maybe because she's an alien, she may have a different form of a digestive tract, and she might immediately just be burning your dick.
I mean, you're not putting it in her stomach.
No, I mean like in her mouth.
I don't know.
Think about because the thing is, digestion begins in the mouth with the saliva. It helps you break your food down. But with alien anatomy, depending on what their diet is, they could fucking have something way stronger, or at least it fucking like rash up your dick.
Well, let's just say she doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glory hole situation, 10 out of 10. Is going to be like the fleshy pro, but quiet.
What makes you think she will be quiet?
It's a fleshy because the fleshy pro's a machine. It'll be like,
Oh.
yeah. We're gonna get sponsored by them one day. Still, I hope.
We're hoping.
Yeah. Everyone gets a free one if you become a Patreon subscriber.
All right, what's the rating on this?
Like I said, glory hole situation 10 out of 10. If it's in person, 0 out of 10. There's no way I'm inverted if she comes around the corner. She's like, "Oh, we're looking for a good time."
Yeah,
Or be like,
I'm going straight 0. I feel like even if I didn't know, I feel like that something's gonna feel wrong.
I don't know.
Something's
Dude.
gonna feel off,
I feel the suction would be there.
or it's too strong.
I mean, you'd never know until
Bro,
you
she's
try
gonna
it.
slurp the skin off of it, like, and then it's just all flesh.
But then you live in Star Wars world, so you just get in a Bacta tank and it heals you up.
I'm not sure how well that is. That how the lore works?
Yeah, it's Bacta.
Han
tanks.
Solo ripped the shit out of his dick again, so he just put
Han Solo is probably fucking aliens all over the fucking galaxy.
Yeah, but he's probably fucking the blue bitches. He's
no,
not
he's
fucking this
all of
thing.
them. You know, he put his penis in Hut's folds when he wasn't looking. He's like,
There's a lot of Han aliens in that universe, but
Yeah.
some of them, I don't know.
yeah, like what the Twi'leks are canonically all hot.
Who did this?
She got the clap on her. That's how she grabs it down there.
All right, 0 out of 10.
All right, there you go.
All right, moving on.
She's built like every. God damn it. She's back quickly to slice noodles. She's
Yep.
built like those women from like the trailer parks that are like no ass, long legs, and then a square frog body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what she's built like.
Okay, moving on.
No.
Dixie Kong.
It's a child.
It's not a child.
She's a child.
Not in monkey years.
Okay, then how old is she? Monkey years. Well, they gave her boobs in this one.
Yeah, she has breasts. She's fully developed. She is.
That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
You think Diddy hit it?
You know what? I guess maybe. Okay, what if we went with the older, like, monkey version? I know there's like isn't there like an adult female monkey also?
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, but they're not really they're not really mentioned.
Yeah, that brings up another thing. Have you ever seen the Vor stuff? The Vor Rule 34?
No.
Vor is a whole subgenre of being eaten alive. And apparently it is a massive thing, and if there's a character, they have done Vor. And it is god awful. Like, why would you do such a thing?
I remember there's a female character from this old ass cartoon that like nobody watched.
Yeah, it's Trixie Kong.
Is it Trixie Kong?
No, she's Trixie Kong. Right? No, she's Dixie. There's a Trixie Kong. Look up Trixie Kong. There's Tiny Kong. Yep. Oh, fuck. Equals Kong.
Whatever this is, I'm into it.
Why she dressed like like Link?
Hey, yo, who's this thick mommy? I don't know who this monkey is.
Tiny Kong.
Is that Tiny Kong?
Also, why is it a? What is it? Also, those apparently people use them for sex.
The
Kong things.
The Kong like dog toys?
Yep. Yeah.
The rubber on those hurts.
I know, but they lube the fuck out of them, and they use them, and I'm like, there's a hole in it. So is everything just like coming out?
You know what? If no one was hearing anything previously to this, and we
Yeah.
just got to hear, they're like, "You're hearing me out as King Kong."
I mean, there's a lot of women out there that think he's
some people want
bad.
a big old fucking ape.
Look at I mean, he's built solid.
That's a solid build. That's a solid chest.
How much do you think he masturbated with this glove? Like it was just like.
I don't care what anybody says. That fucking most recent Godzilla and Kong movie, The New Empire, was so fucking dope. The
cool.
fact it leaned so hard into it just being a fun, over the top action movie. you basically made Kong and Godzilla a cop comedy, like a buddy cop comedy, and not just that, but it leaned into the fun that is just like, you know, shit that kids would want to watch.
We got this little guy in there.
Yeah,
Saves the day in the end.
I just like the part where he beat the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, just threw his ass. Who do you think they should fight next? Because they fought the Scar King. I think they need to go against because they already did Rodan and
they already did Ghidorah.
yeah,
They did Mechagodzilla.
that Mechagodzilla was fucking cool though.
It was cool, but they could always bring it back. But remember, they haven't done Mecha Ghidorah.
Oh,
where they brought Ghidorah back with the
some
mech suit,
cyborg parts and everything.
and then I don't know how, but if they could squeeze Ultraman in there,
dude,
that'd be fucking dope.
That would be cool.
People forget Ultraman like did appearances in a lot of Godzilla shit back in the day, dude. The older I get, the more I realize that goddamn I fucking love big monster movies.
Yeah, it's cool.
The original Godzilla stuff, even if when it's dated like practical effects, they're so fucking fun to watch.
You know what movie pissed me off?
What?
Rampage. With the Rock,
yeah.
It was based. For those who don't know, Rampage was a game that was like it was like an arcade, and it got ported to N64. You're just these giant monsters wreaking havoc on like the cities. You're 80 people. It's a fun fucking game. I remember when we played at your house.
Yeah.
And we tried to beat it, but then the Nintendo 64 just got really hot.
Yeah, we made it all the way to the space levels.
Yeah,
and that was like
fucking hard.
That's like near the end of the game.
Yeah, because we didn't have the memory card to save the game.
Well, here's the other thing too is didn't they get the story wrong?
Yeah, because it was supposed to be like The Rock. Of course, The Rock was the main character. And he, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the gorilla was just like a big gorilla, and then it got something like some sort of like cosmic radiation from like a meteor, I think, or something.
Yeah, no, they were supposed to be like lab experiments. It just got really out of control.
And then it went into like the alligator enclosure too, and then the alligator got all big and
Lizzie's
the alligator.
But I thought Lizzie was supposed to be an iguana.
Yeah. But it was an alligator.
But they turned him into an alligator.
And he was like the big bad guy. And then the wolf, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in it. But then the wolf, they gave him like these weird like porcupine quills. It was a fucking weird movie. Like, I watched a little bit of it. What was that first thing that came up? Racist what? Yeah. Like, they look stupid.
It was such a throwaway, like, hey, we're gonna make some money with The Rock as being. Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's an iguana, a wolf, and a gorilla.
A gorilla.
What was the characters you could unlock? There was a couple you could unlock.
First of all, the fact that they would cast a white gorilla over the classic brown gorilla, that is racism at its finest. Oh, this Japanese poster looks dope.
Oh, wow.
That looks pretty fucking dope.
I'd watch it if it looked like that.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's,
Japanese posters are always fucking cool.
Well, not just that, but I think Japanese people or Japanese culture knows how to make monster flicks.
Like, what is it? Did you ever see the posters for, it was the qualifier matches for FIFA for the World Cup, and it was Japan versus China? Someone, and they used them. It was a poster. It shows Wukong standing in the middle of the field with a staff behind him. And it's fucking Goku in the distance. And that's the China versus Japan, the one that they put it in China. And in Japan, it was Goku doing the stance he does with Frieza. You know, where he's like bent over looking down at him, and Frieza's like, It was that, but with like Wukong. Dude, it was fucking rad. Rampage Jackson.
Technically, he's Rampage as well.
That's true.
He's funny as hell. I love Rampage.
He just beat that door up, though. I feel bad for that door.
I love that clip of him and Stipe Miocic. They're on a podcast, and there's a third guy, and they're making this whole joke that he doesn't understand, and it's so fucking funny.
Does he keep getting mad?
Yeah, it's the one where the guy's not getting mad. He doesn't understand the joke. Where they were talking about going over to Asia. It's like, oh, did you like the food? And he's like, yeah. Every time I go to Asia, I always order the same thing. I ordered the come with some yum guy. And then he was just like, what is that? And he's like, well, you never had come with some guy? And they both are like egging him on. He's like, I don't know what that dish is, but I'll definitely try it next time. And then they're both like laughing their ass off. And he's like, I'm sorry, am I saying something offensive? And he's like, no, man. It's like, anyways, shout out to all the restaurants to be serving coming in some guy on there. For people who don't understand, come with some guy. If you slow it down, come of some young guy.
Yeah.
So yeah. But if you say it fast enough, you don't really catch it.
There's a lot of sweaty cooks in the back, just like, this is a popular dish tonight. Oh, God.
God, we're really killing it tonight, boys.
What were we talking about?
We originally were...
Who was it? This is one of yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is one of mine. We were on... Fuck, where were we?
Keep going.
Before Kong, we were on Trixie Kong, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I want to change it over
to Tiny Kong.
Okay. That makes more sense.
A 16-year-old, yes.
Yeah. No, specifically this one right here. No, I'm joking.
No, specifically this one. There you go.
Yes.
She bad.
10 out of 10. I bet it grips. Anyways.
They got that gorilla grip.
Yeah, exactly. All right. This is one I don't understand because I don't know why. You said specifically Cajun accent Killer Croc.
Yes.
I couldn't find which one that is.
It's whatever one there is, but this is a big thing. It's all about the accents. I talked to my wife about this. She's like, this one, it's not about the monster because he's an ugly son of a bitch, but he is strong, so he can pick you up. And also the Creole accent is apparently very attractive to a lot of women. Like, oh God, we should have pulled up a video of someone talking Creole with that accent. Like it's very, we've heard it all. It's like on by them, all that shit.
Yeah.
But there's a suave version of it where you hear like out in the bayou, and it's like, and we were talking about it. She was like, "Oh, you hear it? You're like, take me, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Take me to your swampland and do whatever you want." But yeah, why the DuckTales?
Yeah, Gambit technically is Creole.
Yeah, so think Gambit's voice, but like a little gruffer on Killer Croc.
Oh, did fucking Jim Cummings ever voice a Killer Croc?
Probably.
Huh. I mean, he does do Cajun voice because he voiced the mosquito from
no, the Firefly from
the Firefly. Yeah, from what's it called? Princess and the Frog.
Yeah,
I love Jim Cummings. He's a great.
Yeah,
he's a great voice actor.
He's also Pooh Bear.
Yeah, he's Pooh Bear.
Yeah, not Gigi Ping, but Pooh Bear. But yeah, but no, that was the whole thing with the Killer Croc. It's just the accent and that he's strong. It's not about the looks, because apparently looks aren't everything. Bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, and here again, Vor.
Yeah, Vor is a thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, look at that one.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh God, I don't like how rounded they made his head.
Yeah. He looks almost like the Goomba from Super Mario Brothers movie.
I feel like that sometimes after drinking too much soda.
Oh wait, there we go.
Really get that bloatedness on there.
There you go.
Oh my God. Okay. Why is there so much of him?
That's what I said, dude. There's so much, especially if they're like monster characters. They love eating people whole.
That is definitely just something that is out of the realm of anything that I would like want to look into, but this is definitely out of hand on how often this is being interpreted as something to be desired.
Oh my God.
Oh God, we're going deep. Oh, what?
King K. Rool.
Well, that's just his stomach.
I mean, are you sure?
Yes, King K. Rool's always had a big stomach.
No, he has a metal stomach. In Donkey Kong Country, he has a metal plate on his stomach.
God.
Yeah. K. Rool. Oh. Yeah, King K. Rool.
No, in Smash Brothers, he has like it plated because that's one of his abilities is that he can counter with his belly.
That's because it's from the original Donkey Kong game. He has
like this.
Yeah, he has a metal plate on his stomach.
Well, not every version of him has it, but he does always have a
original
gut.
Donkey Kong Country.
Original.
Yeah.
Origin. Yes,
It's
but
the same textures as that, so that it's metal. It's the same thing. I know it's like they probably didn't have all the textures they could want, but it's there. It's a metal stomach.
I think that's reaching, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever. Anyways,
All right, how, would you fuck King K. Rool? He's rich.
no. Something tells me his ass is a little bit too scaly.
He has that little cloaca coming out.
Oh, God. I don't know. Speaking of cloacas, my next pick.
1,000 out of 10.
10 out of 10, baby. Hey, yo.
And she gives you food. She sustains you.
Hey, yo, if my boy was hitting it, what makes you think,
That thing ain't snatching him up.
That thing was getting snatched up. I'm just saying, how do you make a chicken attractive? They did it. They figured it out. that's a pretty hot chick. You put eyelashes on a chicken, and we're in business.
That's why you get a boner every time you eat a chicken sandwich, huh?
Yeah.
Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy. I'm gonna fuck the chicken. God, dude.
I always thought
why did they make him marry a chicken? I mean, he's an alien, so he doesn't know.
He is an alien, yes.
For those who don't know, when Muppets go to space, they find out that Gonzo is an alien.
And Gonzo,
do you think his nose is his penis?
and Gonzo does have a relationship with Camila the chicken.
Yeah, he's married.
Yeah, he's married to her, which again we don't know why, but look at her. She's so pretty.
Okay.
She's a pretty chicken. Look, see on the
If you ever buy chickens, I'm gonna come and take them away.
You see one of them that looks exactly like her, got the eyelashes on.
Fucking butthole all blown out.
Anyways, 10 out of 10. Moving on.
All right, what's the next one? This one, disgusting.
We're not
People
gonna
are gross.
we're not gonna scroll up
Yeah.
because there was one questionable photo.
It was very questionable.
That I mean, there's a couple that are questionable,
Yeah.
but these ones are not nearly as. But
There you go. Just change the color. Yeah, but the reason I put this one up is because on Facebook, there's a group that put up a
Oh.
picture of someone that had a doll, a sex doll, made of Sandy Cheeks with all anatomical parts. So it had boobs and a vagina and a butthole. And the way it came in a box is the way, like, I think a serial killer would pack its victim. It was the torso with the legs and the arms off, but crossed over the body, and then the head sitting on, like, the abdomen. And I was like, whoever packed this needs to be surveyed. Like, they need surveillance on this person, because they are killing people.
there is something off about this, and it needs to be investigated.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And then they keep making her more and more human-esque, which is like, stop it. And also for all the feeders out there, they made her all fat.
Well, that was from a specific episode that I guess
Yeah.
they continued to do.
She was a flying squirrel.
I guess sometimes they they change it up depending on this plot.
Yeah.
It changes.
Oh, it's probably the skin from when she was a feeder.
Maybe.
But yeah, no, it's really weird. And then there's someone in a costume with Sandy Cheeks, which is probably, just at a kid's party or whatever. But at the same time, if you go to a furry gathering, there has to be one Sandy Cheek there.
What about fully shaven with some mustard?
You put that mustard on your skin.
Okay, what are you rating?
0 out of 10. Because again, in all the movies, she is squirrel sized.
Yes, but she is also from Texas.
That doesn't mean shit. Okay, she's an inch taller squirrel, so she's like a foot long squirrel. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but I feel like I finally get some representation in a movie.
No, it's what's his face, the guy that we talked about last time. What's his, I don't want to say his name.
Fucking okay.
Yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're moving on there.
0 out of 10. It's a squirrel. You guys are fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, squirrels are sick, but moths.
but the wings would just crumble. Have you ever accidentally touched a moth?
Hey, yo, look how she's jorking it, dog.
But no, you ever touched a moth and the wings just fall apart?
Yeah,
'Cause
they're
they're just so fragile.
Yeah, they are fragile beings.
I
But
think Mothra would be a one and done it.
well, the whole thing about Mothra is that she's nurturing and she's also a protector, and she'd wrap you up in that silky web, and then she'd just feed on you.
Sustain herself off of the web.
Look at
That's
that.
a dude.
Yeah. What?
That's a dude.
Whatever.
There you go.
There you go. Interesting fan
Yeah,
art.
interesting fan art.
There we go. Who drew this? Fucking teenage.
God, dude.
This is what
The amount of like deviant art that
this
they probably
is
have
this
on here.
this is teenager like notebook drawings.
Yeah.
God, I don't know how many times you ran into that
Jesus.
one kid
That
that
drew
used
the
to.
same character over and over again.
Yeah, but it would
Yeah.
always be them and like their
Oh,
own like
yeah.
persona.
And they always have like the Jenko jeans and the chains and everything.
Okay, well, way to ruin it for me. I guess I'm just gonna go with a 0 on Mothra.
What? If you want to fuck Mothra, go for it, but it's just gonna be a one and done it.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
gonna fall apart. What if you get her as a the larva?
Well, no, she's not. She's not gonna feel good. She's gonna be all icky and slimy.
Slimy?
Okay, you know what? This
Yeah.
was a bad choice.
You're the one who wants to fuck a moth. There you go. Look at that. There you go.
I hate when they draw her like too like
Like a real life moth.
it's not how a real life moth looks like.
No, but it's like a spider almost.
Yeah,
but
they made her more like spider esque,
waspy.
waspy. Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
here's
more,
the old one.
she's supposed to be like that. She's supposed to be like an actual like moth.
I feel she would be really soft.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You could you know, you could be like a Treyu and write her like in fucking Never Ending Story.
Ending story. But
When's the last time you watched that movie? I feel like that movie wouldn't hold up anymore.
that'd be fine. It'd be really sad when the horse dies again. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What's
yeah.
the name of the fucking horse again?
Atreyu.
I thought he was
No,
named
that's
Atreyu.
right. I forgot what the horse's name is.
Yeah.
Fucking Spirit, and he fucked the horse. Yeah.
2 out of 10, Mothra.
Okay. Okay, so Autobots. There's a lot of weird shit on the internet for Autobots because, again, it goes back to fucking a car. Because there is both sides of it. When they're in the car or vehicle form, people are fucking it. But then there's the other form where it's the robot and people are fucking it. And the robot has like a rubber vagina or sometimes even a human vagina, which is really fucking weird.
Somebody really studied for this episode.
Yes, I did. But no, like, and then they make the character in the cartoon curvy, or in the movies. Like, if you look at the character in
Why
the
is this a
movies,
thing? Why they put a kid model next to?
I don't know. Like, look at that. And that's like more anime-y. And they gave him curves.
Well, where's the one from the actual movie? I just had it up a second ago.
Well, there's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's RC. Yeah. She has like somewhat boobs.
yeah, they gave her definitely woman-esque anatomy, which I ain't fretting. I kind of dig it. Now,
There, look. It's a roller derby chick. And, you know, the thick thighs and everything like that.
hey, I'm just
There,
saying,
look at that. Why?
why not?
Okay, I guess.
Well,
But-
here's the thing. Let me ask you this. Imagine you had a robot that is, you know, a crime-fighting robot.
Mm-hmm.
You want it just to fucking look all dumpy, or do you want to put some tits on it? Put some tits on it.
No. There you go. It's all sassy.
Look,
Yeah.
there's 2 ways to go about it. You either make it look like a fucking killing machine, or you make it look like a killing machine that also kind of gives you a little bit of like a little tingle,
A little tingle in your
little
dingle.
little tingle in the dingle, dog.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
There's one picture I saw, and I was like, "This is enough." It's her in motorcycle form.
But do you remember the fucking? Do you remember like the fucking one game that came out? I forgot what it's called, but it's like a game that takes part in like a Russian kind of like country, and there's these 2 Russian robots that are fucking.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
I forgot what it's called.
I
but
played it. It's actually it's a pretty interesting game. Those robots are horny as fuck, but also where you go to, there's a machine. It's like a vending machine, and you do upgrades on that machine. Every single time you do an upgrade or you talk to it, it's extremely sexual. So you're playing a game, it's just like, oh my god, put it in me. You're like, I'm trying to upgrade my guns.
Yeah, but then again, there's
Yeah.
been a lot of games recently.
Yeah.
Like they'll just kind
All
of
the innuendos.
they'll squeeze a little bit of sexuality in there.
There you go.
That's the original like design for RC. I remember. Like she has like her head is a little different shaped. the original, like, she's a little bit more. She's still feminine, but
Yeah.
she
It's even more feminine, actually.
probably, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say more. I think it was like they made her more petite and less curvy.
Hold on.
And then the newer generation, they definitely upped the curviness. You know, they really put some curves on it.
Yeah, that's pretty much her right there.
Yeah. Yeah, they made her more bulky.
Yeah. So
But she's still feminine.
Yeah, she has like the red lipstick. She has cleavage, but it's under the armor, and she has hips. And you know, to me, this is fine. But like when you oversex it up and give her like just like thick thighs and everything like that, and it's just like, calm down, guys.
Look. As much as I hate fucking Elon Musk and the shit that he's doing, but if he does start making androids, you know damn well everyone's gonna be on his side as soon as he starts slapping a big ass on them. If he puts a big ass on it, some big old titties on it, they're gonna sell. They're gonna sell like hotcakes. What? What the heck?
This is what China's making. And they're like, they have like thighs and everything.
See, here's the thing. I don't know if you would agree with this.
Yeah.
But I think I would be more aroused at the non-humanistic face.
No, yeah, the face is too
The face is too
valley.
uncanny valley, yeah. Like to match the same facial expressions that a real human is going to do, not really gonna vibe.
So you'd rather fuck a Tesla bot?
Yeah, with some tits on it. Put some tits, put an ass. That one I can smack around. No, because even then it still looks like a mask. I'd rather it just have like a straight screen. So imagine.
So you can put whoever's face you want on it?
Exactly. There you go. Now we're using our noodle. Imagine
both of the noodles.
Yeah, both the noodles.
Yeah.
Imagine you can give it some realistic hands for grabbing action, some tits, put a Fleshy Pro 3.0 on it, and then a little bit of ass jiggle physics in the back, and then you're good. You're good. Look,
this one isn't too bad. This one's weird.
I'm all about this one. I'm all about the fucking no.
This one's a little more realistic to me.
I like when you see the metal and shit in their face. I'm like, hell yeah. It looks like Annalita fucking Battle Angel, dog.
Isn't she like really young too?
Shut up. Stop bringing up age. Doesn't matter.
All right, there she is.
And doesn't matter when they're fictional.
There you go.
Actually, no, it still does.
Oh,
no. No. Back up. Stop clicking things.
There.
God damn it.
It's fine. There you go. She's throwing it back, too. Look at that.
Too hot. Too thick.
All right, these robots.
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%.
RC?
RC?
Again, because I'm going back. The picture that I saw that was like, I'm done with this, was the dude was riding RC down the road with his dick inside of her vagina because the vagina was in the chair. And the chair was her ass, and he was balls deep in it. So you're just fucking while you're driving around. And I was like, that's enough internet. That's for later.
Bookmark.
$1 million idea.
Classic RC is like a 3. Mm-hmm. New age RC with the thickness, that's a solid like 7. Okay. This 10 out of 10. But only if it has the components for it to actually be like, I don't like that shit when people are like, "Oh, I just want the companion that looks hot." Fuck you. I'm trying to get down.
No, because they're trying not to be called a freak.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you want the companion? Just put the companionship." No, you want to fuck the robot.
Where do I add the pudding so it can shit on me?
We're eating pistachio pudding today.
Just the.
Hey, I want to recreate this one video I saw when I was really young. You think we can do that? Okay, cool.
All right, moving on.
All right, yeah.
This is one of my picks. You remember Rosie?
Yeah.
Dude, she's kind of hot. She kind of gives you that like sexy French woman.
Almost gothy.
Yeah. You know, she's got big old lips, good looking eyes.
She has to be with those lips, Latina.
And she's got ass for days.
At least she's not a praying mantis, because praying mantises eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, out of all of them, either that or you're going to fuck the ladybug, and you already know that's questionable because he's a man.
Yeah. True. Not the moth, because the moth is an old lady.
Moth is very much an old lady.
Yeah. But, yeah, what are you giving her?
I give it a 6.
You're going to squish her.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's 6.
Just
Yeah. Well, I tried. I mean, okay, give the explanation for this.
GLaDOS, then it's the whole thing, because if you look at the way it's made, it's bondage. There's fan art of this as a female, as a woman, and it's bondaged up. Look, that one.
Can't really see it.
Yeah. But yeah, see that one? It's someone in bondage. Like the arms are tied, the legs are up here, here's the face. It's a whole thing on the internet apparently. And I was like, okay, this is weird. Click.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. But
Building GLaDOS so I can fuck it.
but no, and it's a whole I think there was a whole discussion forum about it too, because it was sort of it's almost like GLaDOS, who is a smart AI, is being held against her will. Look, oh, there it is. Look right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So side by side. There you go.
I never imagined her upside down though. I always imagined her like this is her chest, and she's kind of like got the the things like behind her. Because again, if you're thinking of it on like human anatomy, I think that would make more sense.
Well, no, because if you scroll up, look how the wires are bent. It's there's a knee.
Unless there is no wires, the body just ends right there, and that's just like its own like like what she's connected to.
They took the legs away.
Yeah,
She can't run away. Yeah, but there's that. Everyone wants to fuck the robot too. Of course, everyone wants to have sex with Chell, the main character that you play as. There she is.
Was that her name?
Yeah, Chell.
I didn't even know that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't pay attention.
They say, I think, like once.
Most games, I skip the plot.
Really?
I get bored. I get tired of dialogue after a while. It's like, okay, I get it. We're saving the world. Whatever. Let's move on.
GLaDOS, I mean, you can't really put it in, so like a 1 out of 10, maybe she could talk funny to you.
0 out of 10. I'm not for it.
and
She's
then,
also kind of degrading. She degrades you a lot. I'm not into the degrading shit.
Well, I'm not either, but I mean, we'll see where it goes. Chell, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, Chell. She's nice and quiet and kind of dumb.
Yeah.
What's not to like about that? Anyways, okay, Roger and Drag.
Roger could be any woman you want. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
You know, I think, and Roger's thick.
He's very thick.
Yeah, like
every time he does a woman character, he's absurdly fucking.
Yeah, like I don't understand
thick.
why.
It's because the way they drew his legs.
Yeah.
They made him like kind of like I guess like because what they did is they mimicked
there
they mimicked the fucking the ET proportions.
There you go.
God damn! Oh,
The dumpy.
the dumpy all day. And then look, he can really change it up with the wigs, and I mean, depending on what kind of mood you're in.
Why'd you click on the crying?
I'm just saying, sometimes you.
But yeah. Oh, there you go. But yeah, Roger's a chameleon. It's the diva we all didn't want, but apparently needed.
Like I remember when my friends were over, they were trying to be Legman in the Wheels.
Oh yeah,
we were playing the. That's I don't know why they always dig up these deep cut references, but look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's dressed as a man right there, but look at that.
The
thing.
dump.
10 out of 10 all day.
All right.
Okay, explain yourself here.
Martian Manhunter is a shapeshifter, can turn into anyone.
Still, doesn't he still talk like Martian Manhunter?
Can change the voice too.
I don't know.
Martian Manhunter can turn into any person you want.
Mm.
I'm talking Helen Keller.
What the fuck?
Anne Frank. Lisa Frank, the lady who makes all the boulders and binders.
Okay.
Frank Sinatra. But yeah, no, like think of Martian Manhunter. Also, like he dresses like a slut. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking X on his chest and everything.
I went Martian Manhunter. Oh, you're getting her dressed up as fucking like hot women so you can fuck them? It's like, no, I have Danny DeVito sucking my dick. It's like, what? Why?
But no, yeah, like Martian Manhunter. That's the only reason I chose Martian Manhunter. For one, you're gonna have a really good conversation with him afterwards. But before,
I feel like he's just gonna beat the shit out of you because you're just always trying to fuck him. He's like, leave me alone.
you never know, you might be into it.
I don't know. He doesn't really come off as a character that is. Did he ever have like an established relationship with anybody?
I think so, actually.
I don't
with
remember.
a few people. There was one where he retired from the Justice League and he married an older woman, like an old lady, and he became an old man. And then when there was a huge thing happening, it was in the animated series when a huge battle broke out. He turned into a fucking dragon while he was in Paris and started fighting again.
Yeah,
it was cool.
That makes me think about, like, I always kind of hate when they kind of get rid of certain like storylines, because I like when the storylines stick to certain ones for like some of the subject matter in it. You know, a great example is like, I remember like a couple of years back whenever they were reviving some of the Justice League stuff, they had like canonically turned Hawkgirl into a lesbian. The only reason I got upset about it was because I loved the storyline of her having a relationship with John Stewart, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Because from the original animated series, they had a really interesting relationship that kind of like popped up in that whole thing.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's whatever your heart doth desire, because whatever universe or multiverse you're
I know, but I always dislike it when they don't bring back certain storylines, because I'm like, oh, but they missed out the potential of that storyline. Kind of like if you remember, there's also that old X-Men storyline, how was it Rogue and fucking what's his name? Yeah, the fucking blue guy that disappears. What's his fucking name again? Nightcrawler. They were actually siblings, and Mystique was their mother. Like, that was like a storyline. That was a storyline within the animated series.
That was the X-Men Evolution.
Yes, it was. But it was a storyline. Yeah. It was, but I don't think it was Evolution. I think
it was Evolution when they're all in high school.
Maybe. I don't remember.
And that one. That's when Nightwing finds out that Mystique is his mother, and then they find out that Rogue is his sister. Not
Nightcrawler. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I had
I don't like
Manhunter.
I don't like when they make fucking Nightcrawler all religious. I'm like, gay.
That's what he is. His character is that.
Gay.
All right. But no.
I want him to be horny.
Okay.
And he's just grabbing people's dicks and running away.
Why dicks?
I don't know. It'd be funnier.
Yeah. Mr. President, watch out.
Nightcrawler. It just tickles your balls.
But yeah. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one, it's thick trees. Yo.
You're going to get splinters for days.
Bro, look at some of these trees. I don't know what this one
is.
That
one's wild.
That one's a little weird looking.
Yeah.
But yo.
That looks like a set of balls. There you go.
That's a dumpy.
Yeah. Well, the one next to it. No, not that one. That one's coming out.
This one?
Yeah, there you go. All sassy.
Yeah, this one, he's kind of shitting a little bit, but still, there's a thick one.
There you go. Yep, there you go. You're fucking all right over there.
I'm
look at that one. His tits.
I'm imploding.
Someone put underwear on.
Hell yeah! I don't know how they did that.
That's what. Oh, it's photoshopped.
Is it?
Yeah,
it sucks. I mean, they could have. Got a cock on that one.
Yeah.
If you guys ever get bored, look up thick trees. It's funny.
Thick trees
with 2 C's.
All right. 3 out of 10. The Groot.
He's like, yo. 10 out of 10 all day. I think that's all we got for this episode.
Yeah, that's what we got. We talked a good bit about weird shit.
We're going over time right now.
Yeah, you guys are fucking gross out there. You need to stop this shit, or do it more privately.
Yeah,
like make your own little server.
Okay, well now that we got this dumbass topic out of the way, now we can go back to a real episode. I want to go back to my normal brain rot.
Of what? Not thinking of a plot or a topic?
No, I mean, there's always things that are going on that we can
No,
fucking
yeah.
shit on. It's just like some topics I'm always kind of like, this will be fun for like 10 minutes, and then I'll get bored of it. I'm too ADHD for topics sometimes, dog. How often do we actually stay on topic? This is like episode 2.
We stayed pretty good topic.
No,
on
this is
topic
probably
with
like
this
the no. I'll give us some credibility. This is maybe like the 4th time we've had an episode that we, from beginning to end, stayed on topic. But that's not saying much. We're almost touching 100 episodes.
one. All right. All right, next topic, no topic. We're just...
I'm ready for my bread and butter, baby. I got a lot to talk about.
You're worried about thick-ass trees. I'm about to leave
Thick-ass
because this is
trees.
weird.
Yeah. All right, now, well, at least now you know why my background is always trees.
You should make it all thick trees.
Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening to another episode of The Night Funk. You can find us on YouTube at The Night Funk Podcast, on Instagram at The Night Funk Podcast. You can find us streaming on Twitch at Night Funk Plays. We're here every Friday, and also sometimes we're gaming. Check out the gaming videos. Night Funk Plays on our channel at The Night Funk Podcast.
And if you want to play, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really need to stop doing these at the end. I need to do them in the beginning. I feel
No,
like-
you tried it already and it knocked us off.
No, I always forget. Because I'm ready to jump into the talking points, and I just forget to do it.
All right.
So whatever. Anyways, go check out our clips. We got a bunch of clips coming out, both gaming and podcasting. Check them out. Give them a like. Give us a follow. Tell your friends. Tell them, hey, check out these 2 guys. They're kind of racist, but they're funny.
Tell your grandma. Tell her we want to fuck. Yeah. If
All
she
right.
dresses up like the fairy godmother,
All right.
tell her to hit us up.
All right. Well, this was fun. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
I gotta go call my mom.
Why?
She was calling me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just hung up on her. I was just like, I'm busy. Leave me alone.
All right. Bye.